stuff in frame of was a decade or two ago. It just sounds such a and like I just said, I hadn't talked to Tommy Two-Tone, who was a good friend of mine, in a quarter of a century.
About a year.
Well, that's 25 years.
About
A quarter of a
year.
century sounds like a long time. 25 years sounds like a long time.
1992.
Yeah, here's another date. Where is that? That's at the Reindeer.
Reindeer.
This was my last show there, and I actually didn't even do this show. I mean, Jeff Cotton did it, you know, in association with the Reindeer Lodge. You know.
Did they make money?
Not a whole lot.
No.
I think they did okay. I mean, they didn't lose any money. I don't know if you know Jeff Cotton.
No,
Much, you
not by name.
Jeff Cotton was a sound man at Keystone Palo Alto for a lot of times. He knew the Reindeer Lodge. Hadn't been there very much because he's busy working the sound at Keystone Palo Alto. But he moved to the Reno area. He lived right above the Reindeer Lodge.
So it was close.
And he did some stuff at the Hacienda down in the Mexican restaurant down in Reno. He put music in there, but he's been kind of a promoter of music for a long time, probably 40 years at least. And he's up in Cedarville now, and he's got 2 or 3 nonprofit or radio stations. He had a television station up there when they went. The stations went to digital from analog. There was a tower, a analog tower up there, and a customer base of maybe 100 or 150 people. That's the only television they had, an analog. And he got his towers were just abandoned up there, and he got them for free. And he got a government grant to make them digital, and so he owns 2 television stations up there. His customer base is less than 200 for him. And he does it as a public service because they're all old people, and that'd be the only television they'd get. They can't afford satellite or any of that stuff. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He came to my party, my birthday party. Here's a little Reindeer Lodge handmade poster. Ski party every Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Reindeer Lodge. Here's my Celebration of Life poster, and signed by the Banana and Bloomfield and Peter and Barry. And this is Bump and Grind. The guy signed it also. That was a historic local Reno greater community band. Hottest Room, Cradshaw's Outlaws.
Yeah, we've done
Did I put that?
I think I recognize that, yeah.
that. Yeah,
I was going to see if I put the year on my poster. Yeah, I did.
you did. I saw it. 2023. I saw it.
Yeah, it's just an old promotional Hottest Room material.
That's just.
And what's that you told me yesterday? Let's go back here.
You printed this, didn't you?
Yeah.
Go back here, Gary. That is the layout for, tell me?
Yeah, for a stained glass panel that was behind the bar at the Hottest Room, kind of a focal piece, back bar piece. And I still have that. It's in bad shape, sitting outside on a equipment trailer at the yard in Dayton.
So it's exposed to the elements.
Yeah, well, stained glass, isn't it? Well, yeah.
Except all the soldering,
Not
all
doing
that
any-
stuff.
Not doing any good.
Yeah. The reason I say is my dad does a lot of stained glass work, and he tells me about some of these refurbishing
Why don't you put it
things.
inside? It's too late. Too late to do it.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got a lot more other priorities. Yeah. Okay, hold on just a
I'm
second.
not even sure how it got there.